Indian community across Illinois. The gubernatorial candidate and his running mate announced support from the Indian American community of the state and addressed the community during an intimate gathering. We head to Illinois for the details. Candidate Bruce Rauner and his running mate Evelyn Sanguinetti were welcomed by the community and later discussed their personal experiences and their plans on what they think needs to change in Springfield.
That Bruce and Evelyn are right team, are standing with us today, and they will be standing with us in future.
This is just a delight. For those of you who do not know me, I want to tell you a little bit about myself, seeing as I am going to be your next lieutenant governor. My mom is from Fidel Castro's Cuba. As you folks know, it's a place where no freedoms are to be had, no freedom of enterprise. My mom was, in her family, they were chased and harassed. There were no freedoms, period. My father's side of the family is from Guayaquil, as you folks know, one of the poorest countries in the world. For both families, the United States presented their last and only hope to living the American dream. When they arrived to Miami, I came shortly thereafter. Mom had me at age 15. So, of course, growing up, we were very poor. I was a child raised by children. That said, we stayed together. Growing up in the poor communities of Miami, I was disinterested and uninspired in my school. So were my teachers. Hence, I failed the first grade. Opportunity didn't open up in life for me again until I found an educational one. And this is where Bruce and I connect so well. And this is why many of our family members came to this country, so we could have educational opportunities. If not for us, at least for our children, right?
I'm honored to be here. The Indian American community is one of the most important communities in Chicago and the state of Illinois. Evelyn and I want to go to work for you. Illinois, Chicago, America is all about immigration. It's all about us looking out for our families, coming to opportunity to achieve the dream of freedom and opportunity and a better life for our children and our grandchildren that we've had. That's what makes Chicago such a great city. We are all from somewhere else. We all came here to Chicago to realize the American dream. And Evelyn and I decided to run for governor and lieutenant governor because the policies in Springfield are taking away the American dream from you and the families in Chicago and Illinois. And we want to change that. We want more jobs in a strong business economy that's pro-entrepreneurs and pro-growth. We want to get an efficient government that provides good services on a cost-effective basis so we can reduce the tax burden on your families. We want world-class schools, great education available for every family and every young person in every neighborhood, in every school district. And to get rid of the corruption in Springfield, we believe we should have term limits on the politicians so they leave after 8 years in office. We think that's an important way to change that culture of corruption. You know, the other states in the Midwest have done big transformations. Indiana was turned around very much by Mitch Daniels, and Indiana is now thriving. And many businesses and people are leaving from Illinois and moving to Indiana. Wisconsin is being transformed by the leaders in Wisconsin. Michigan, even Michigan is being transformed and more pro-business and more pro-growth. Even Michigan today, despite their auto industry troubles, has an unemployment rate 2 points lower than Illinois. What I believe is constitutional and can result in major savings is to freeze the current pension system, freeze it, grandfather in the benefits accrued through today, but freeze that and then create a second pension plan for future work that's a defined contribution plan, more of a 401k style plan. That's what voters have and most families have in Illinois, and that's what government employees should have. So we have many Indian Americans part of our administration and helping drive our policies and our programs of government. That's a very important part of our belief. Government should reflect the people who are being governed. And this is one of the most important communities in the state, and we want strong liaison, strong communication, and integration from the Indian community into our administration.
More coming up when